I stationed in England in World War II. He published this in 1943 and he called it Out of This World. This is my version of his routine. So I like to mention his name, give him full credit. He's the genius who came up with the original principle. Paul Curry, 1943, Out of This World. True story, by the way. Winston Churchill literally stopped an entire war Camden meeting just to watch this routine. That is documented in Churchill's diary. He wrote, his exact quote is, Paul Curry's card trick was the best I've ever seen. So magicians like to refer to this routine as the card trick that stopped a world war. Because when he heard Paul Curry was in the building, Churchill literally said, stop everything, I've got to see this for myself. Because he heard about it, and he was like, but that's impossible, that cannot work. And then of course when he watched it for himself, and he was like, that's incredible. So yeah, when it works, it's very good. Have I built this up enough? And by the way, these are real cuts. Can you see the difference? When the same card comes up, you know it's a fake cut. See that? It looks kind of similar, but when a different card comes up, then you know it's a real cut. See the difference? I'll let you, no one believes me, so reach on over and cut the deck anywhere you want, please. Cool, that's the card you cut to. Watch, no sleight of hand, I'll just complete the cut for you. Do you want to go for that card, or do you want to cut again? Cut again. This time you cut to this card right here. Watch again, no sleight of hand, I'll just complete the cut for you. Do you want to go for that card, or do you want to cut again?
End to win, end to win.
One more, good. And you want to go for this card, or do you want to cut again?
Go for that card.
Okay, take it, don't let me see it. Take it, don't let me see it. What's your name again? Marcus? And?
Airy.
Airy? Cool. Marcus, reach on over, take the card where Airy cut to again, don't let me see it. Hold it close to you. Okay? Yeah, you can move that out the way. And you got your card memorized there, Airy? Marcus got your card memorized? Okay. Airy, put your card back over here, please. And then Marcus, do the same. Airy, you're a bit closer, so just reach on over and cut again. Cool, I'll just complete the cut for you. Watch, here are your cards. I'll smooth out the sides so now we don't know where they are. Gone, lost inside the deck. Marcus, reach on over and cut again, please. Cool, and again, I'll just complete the cut. Airy, give me one more cut just so we really don't know where your cards are. Okay, perfect. Now, by the way, just out of interest, this is my version of Paul Curry's 1943 Out of This World. So his was about 3 minutes. This one is 11. That's a lot of time for a card trick, but trust me, it's a killer. By the way, something I didn't mention as well, the Magic Circle, of which I'm a member, voted on the 10 greatest effects of all time. There's only one card routine, it came in at number 7, and there's no other high-ranking card trick. So according to the experts, his original is the best card trick of all time. Now have I built it up enough? Yeah. If you guys want to, you can pull up a chair, just move it around. Can you see from there? Are you okay? Okay, can you guys see from there? And turn the chairs around. Okay, now we've selected cards under the most free and fair possible way because there's no way I could know where you're going to cut to, right? You could cut high and you could cut low. Okay, and Marcus, you took a cut where he cut. We don't need to cut 5 times, 3 times is enough. The point is it's random. We put those back in, we've cut 3 or 4 times since then. Now there's only one thing that I could know at this stage about these 2 cards right now. Can anybody tell me what that is?
Yeah, 152 kids.
They're in the deck and they're probably still together. That's the only thing that I can say with a large amount of certainty right now, because there's no way I can know where you're going to cut to, right? Okay, so I cannot know what cards you got, but I know that they're still together, because the odds of you separating them on those 3 or 4 cuts, they're very slim. So, check this out. It stands to reason that if I put down single cards, no matter where your 2 cards were in the deck, one will end up in this pile, and one will end up in the other pile. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because I'm putting down single cards, no matter where your cards were. Now, if we now shuffle, we're taking away every possible thing that I can know about your particular 2 cards. If you separated them, area, then that won't happen, so we won't have that, but more than likely you didn't separate them, so we can safely assume one's going to end up here, one's going to end up here. Now they're no longer together. Who watches poker? World Poker Series? You guys watch a bit of poker? Cool. You watch the World Series, you'll see they only ever use one shuffling method worldwide. In the European Championships, the World Series, only one shuffling method ever being used at every poker tournament, and it's this method. They just do this. With your fingertips, Eri, do that. Marcus, do the same. The reason, by the way, is that you'll never see an overhand or riffle shuffle at a poker tournament because you're exposing cards. Cool. Push them back together with your fingertips. And by the way, the World Series, just push them back together like that. The World Series is paying out $5 million US. So you've got to be sure that the dealer's not working with a player to split the winnings later. You know what I mean? $5 million, because believe me, you're not going to pick it up. So with this method, not even the dealer knows the order. Okay, so very random. Cool, just pushing back together. I know it's not easy with this surface over here, but I'll do this one. You can do that one, Ari, and it's not easy with the surface, but yeah, there we go. Point is, it's your randomly selected order. Okay, that'll become relevant in a few minutes. So you can't really grip these bottom ones over here. I know it's not easy, but felt surfaces are obviously a lot easier, but the point is that they stay in your order, okay, that randomly selected order. Okay, cool. Well done, Eri. Now, moment of truth. I think I know which card you have, Marcus. Don't say anything. Eri, I might get yours wrong. I'm leaning towards the, well, there's a way to kind of fish for clues, kind of work out a card, you know what I mean, or certainly eliminate a few. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is put 2 cards down on the table. That way I cannot switch them if I'm wrong. Right? It's just more dramatic that way. Now I don't want you to see which card I pull out because then everyone goes like, that kills the suspense, you know what I mean? I don't want you to know if I got it right or wrong, okay? So I don't want you to see which card I pull out. I'm going to commit, I think I know which card you guys, I'm going to go with that one. I hope I'm right, we'll see in a minute. And I think that's yours, Marcus. And Eri, I hope I'm right with this one. Where is it? Where is it? There, right at the end. 2 cards are on the table, ladies and gentlemen. Can you feel the tension mount? For the first time, what was your card? Please say it out loud.
The 6 of diamonds.
Diamonds or hearts?
Diamonds.
How's my acting? What was the card, Marcus?
4 of clubs.
6 of diamonds and 4 of clubs. Thank you. So, first little part of that routine, it gets even better though, because you guys are about to do what I just did. Now, this routine to a large extent is based on intuition. Women tend to be a lot better at this than men. Not always, but just generally speaking. The reason, by the way, is that women have 4 speech chambers in the brain, men only have 2. That's a biological fact. See, women can have a conversation with themselves, talk to us at the same time. See, we cannot do that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So you're really like reading the map or listening to you, but it's not all happening at the same time.
You got that right.
Yeah. Exactly. So because of that kind of inner monologue, that inner voice, women tend to have the better sense of intuition, hence the expression female intuition. So we're going to test your intuition right now. Eri representing the ladies, Marcus representing the men. Just for fun, not for money or anything, just for fun. And how it works is like this. Use your intuition and tell me the color of this card, red or black. Don't worry about the suit or the value, so don't worry about if it's hearts, clubs, spades, or diamonds. And don't worry about if it's a picture card or a number card, that doesn't matter. Just red or black. So you do about half the deck. I'll put the red cards here face down, I'll put the black cards here face down. You do about half, then I'll put down a couple of marker cards to separate you from Marcus. Marcus, you do whatever's left. Then we'll turn them all face up, and we'll see who's got the better sense of intuition. Eri representing the ladies. Marcus representing the men. The battle of the sexes is about to begin. Okay, cool, let's do this. Eri, what is this?
Red.
Red goes on the red pile. Now I'll keep quiet. You just call out colors, red or black, as you see fit. Okay, so what is this? You keep going.
Red. Black.
Sorry, which one is this?
Red.
Red, I beg your pardon. Sorry, I thought it was black, but I'll put it over here. Okay. Is that what you wanted?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
We'll try it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go with that.
Black.
Black again.
Black. Red. Black.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Black. Red. Red. Black. Red.
By the way, you have to trust your gut instinct because remember how well you shuffled.
Yeah.
You see, so there's no way you could know anything about the order of the cards. You know what I mean? Cool. What's this one?
Red.
Red.
Black. Black. Red. Black. Red again. Red.
Very good.
Black. Black. Red. Black.
Cool, you did very well. You said these cards are black, you said these cards are red. Marcus, what do you think this is, this next one?
Black.
I agree. And clubs or spades? Spades, what do you put between those two?
I'm going to go with
Spades, what do you think? Clubs, yeah. And which club? There's 13 different clubs to choose from. We have 10 number cards, 3 picture cards. Yeah, don't pick the 4.
Yeah.
That's already up. You're right, 12 to choose from. Okay. Now, remember, even if I wanted to help you, I'm standing 1 meter away. You know what I mean? So she shuffled, she called out the jack of clubs. Right? If I turn that over and that's the jack of clubs, wouldn't that be insane?
She's a genius.
She's a genius. I think we should go to Vegas. Check this out. One single card, your freely selected choice. One day that is going to work.
12.
And today is the day.
Wow, you have a new career.
How did you do that? Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
Well done. Let's try to do that again. How about this next one? What do you think?
What my choices?
What do you think? What suit? What? I agree with the color. I'm going to go with diamonds though. And what number do you think? Very close. I'm going to go with 2. You're only 1 off. By the way, you thought about that a long time with the jack. You didn't think. You know what I mean? You just trust that gut instinct. If you think about it for too long, that can often reduce the odds of you getting it right. So let's go with the 2. Check it out. One single card.
The eyebrow.
2 of diamonds. Wow. Thank you very much. And by the way, just verify that there's no mark on the back that tells me what these cards are. You can compare them to any card over here. I'll leave them in the same order that you shuffled them. But sometimes, you know, people think like, wait, maybe there's a mark. Just keep going.
Black, red, red, black, red, black, black, red, black, black, red, 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 black, black, red, red, black, red, black.
Very good. Okay, check this out, man. Moment of truth. Here we go. Now remember, these guys shuffled. There's no way I could know what they were going to say. Drum roll, please. There we go. Check it out. Thank you very much. Now check this out. Marcus, you said this card was red. You got that right.
Wow.
You said this card was red. You got that right. You said this card was red. You got that right.
Wow.
Turn that over, please. Turn that over. Red. Go for it, man. Keep going. Now, Ari's getting a bit nervous. You're getting a bit nervous there, Ari, but don't worry about it, because check this out. You call these cards as red. Coming all the way down to the marker card, which we clearly remember was the jack of clubs. And whether you believe it or not, every single card is 100% correct. You did not get a single wrong. Well done, guys. Well done. Now remember to only use your powers for good.